Welcome to TAIS Science Laboratory. On this board, we have all the activities, all the announcements, everything that the students need in order to remind them of the things that they need to complete for the week. Here, we have a sample of the science fair projects that the students did. How do plants respond to different colors of light? So you will see that they have the purpose, the hypothesis, all the materials, and the result of their experiment. They also have the folder, the research folder, that shows all of their findings, and they have the sample. On this side, we have how does pH affect plant growth? So you will see that we have samples of plants, some of them already died, and we have different containers that contain different pH of solutions, and we water all of these plants with different pH, and we try to compare their growth and development for 2 weeks. These are all biology projects. Over here we have culture of bacteria. Here we get some microorganisms, and we prepared an agar plate in this petri dish, and we grow some microorganisms inside. We are going to try to test all the things that we use, like soap and bleach and alcohol, and we want to test which one will kill the bacteria or the microorganisms, which one is the most efficient in killing microorganisms. At the same time, after we finish with this, we're going to examine them under the microscope. Then we're going to prepare slides to study the microorganisms, and we're going to stain them to find out whether they are gram-positive or gram-negative bacteria. Here, we do dissection of invertebrates and frog. So we have different organisms inside. This is inside of formalin. We have this dissection set, and we have the slides as well in order to examine the tissues that we can find and we can get from all of these organisms. Now this one is a sample of DNA structure. The students put them together in order to see, identify, and have a good picture of how DNA looks like. This one is more of a physical science model. This one shows centripetal force. This is the chemistry board where the students made a illustrated periodic table, and here are the macromolecules that they put into a folder. These are structural formula models of different compounds that the chemistry students put together in order to show the different elements and how they are covalently or ionically bonded together. This is our physical science side. We have the different types of elements and a clue of what these elements are. We have the unit where we study electricity, where the students made different types of circuits, and also how battery and electricity and the different types of volts work together. Then here we have wine that we made for biology when we studied alcoholic fermentation. This one is another sample of the wine that we made. And then here we have all the things that we use for our experiments. This one is a centrifuge that we use to study different types of solution. At one point, we studied urine and blood samples using this. And these are all the chemicals that we have. This is our blow-dry oven in order to make sure that all of the things that we use are sterilized. And then these are all the materials that we use for our experiments. This is the science laboratory.